Thank you, Joe. You just heard Sam Kennedy was more than happy to take a few twirls around the ice, made an instant name for himself when he took down Hall of Famer Ray Bourque in the first pickup game played here at Fenway Park. Ray got up, so did Sam, and they went their separate ways. We'll see what happens this time around. Sam has not only made a name for himself by trying to take out Hall of Famers, he's made a name for himself by being one of the best young executives in baseball. He's now in his 10th year with the Red Sox and grew up skating in Brookline, still plays in a weekly pickup game, and we were just talking the other day about how important time in the parking lot after those games can be. Please welcome Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of the Boston Red Sox and diehard hockey fan, Sam Kennedy.
Thanks, TC. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, Joe. I have a very easy job today, and that is simply to welcome everybody to Fenway. For those of you who haven't been here in a while, on behalf of our ownership group, led by John Henry, Tom Werner, and Larry Lucchino, our President and CEO, who's here in the audience, thank you very much for being here. We are extremely excited to bring Frozen Fenway back to Boston. We cannot think of a better way to kick off the 100-year celebration of Fenway than hosting ice hockey back at Fenway. There are many organizations and groups that deserve a huge amount of credit for making this happen, so I do need to thank a few folks, a few organizations. First and foremost, the City of Boston, led by our Mayor, Thomas M. Menino. Without him, all of the renovations and improvements to Fenway would not have been possible since Larry and John and Tom came in 2002. So thank you to the Mayor for allowing us to stage these exciting events in our great city. I also need to thank Joe Bertagna and his team, his great team of people at Hockey East, for their creativity, their energy, and enthusiasm in putting these events together with us. We also have to thank the Bruins, the Stanley Cup champion Bruins, by the way. To Charlie Jacobs and everyone at the Bruins organization, thank you for serving as the inspiration for outdoor hockey with your partners at the NHL and the Winter Classic. You have inspired us to keep this tradition alive. So thanks to the Bruins, and we wish them the best of luck in the upcoming season. And finally, we need to thank our partners at Nesson, Sean McGrail and Ray Gilbo. Thank you for willing to put on and create a Hockey Day in New England, not only here in the city of Boston, but throughout New England, on over 4.4 million households worth of television. We will have 3 hockey games kicking off, as the mayor said, with the Bruins, and then the Frozen Fenway doubleheader with the 4 state schools. So there are many groups that had to come together to make this event a reality. We're very grateful for everyone's hard work. And finally, of course, I would be remiss if I didn't tell everyone, write this down, tickets go on sale September, I see some people writing this down, good, September 13th. Last year, 2010's Frozen Fenway sold out in about 2 days. So tickets go on sale September 13th. We want to see the schools traveling well. We want all the alums and the students to be here to root on your team. It's going to be a great day for Hockey East, a great day for the city of Boston, and a great day for the Red Sox. So thank you, everyone, for coming, and good luck with your respective seasons, guys. Thank you.
Before we wrap things up, we want to bring up the 4 head coaches here. We'll let you guys come up together, and maybe you can all just have a few words. From the University of Vermont, Kevin Sneddon. From the University of Maine, Tim Whitehead. From UNH, Dick Umili. And the best dressed of the 4, from UMass, Toot Cahoon.
Yes. One at a time. Okay. Thank you, TC. I'm certainly thrilled to be here on behalf of our program. I can't tell you how excited our fans, our alums, our student athletes, our staff. We're just so thrilled to be a part of this historic event. It's been a great summer for us. This continues to get better with this announcement. We've got the Stanley Cup and Tim Thomas coming up to UVM on September 3rd, so it's been a very exciting time for our program. I do want to echo a lot of the thanks, certainly to Mayor Menino and the City of Boston for helping put this event on, Sam Kennedy and his staff with the Red Sox, the Fenway Sports Group, Sean McGrail and his colleagues at Nesson, and certainly the Hockey East staff. I'll let the other guys speak here, but I just wanted to, again, thank everybody for this opportunity. I know our fans will certainly embrace this event, and we'll have a lot of Catamounts in the stands. So thanks once again.
Well, it's great. It's great to be down here on behalf of the University of Maine. We had a good trip down. It was interesting coming down the Highway 95, the 4-hour trip. Each time we went past the tolls and, you know, rolled the window down, it got hotter and hotter. And to my surprise, I don't know if he's still here, but it got so hot, we got here to show you how different it is for us, only 4 hours north. Our mascot is apparently passed out, and he's he's been hospitalized, I guess. Is he all right? He's going to be okay. So it's not that we didn't want to bring a mascot. He was here. Fortunately, there were no little children whose dreams were busted when they found out, you know, his head popped off there and he was hyperventilating. But he's going to be okay, I guess. But I also would like to thank Mayor Menino. Thanks so much to the City of Boston, and thank you to the Red Sox, Mr. Lucchino, Sam Kennedy, Bill, their whole staff. I spoke with Mr. Alfon last night. He called, and they're part of the ownership group here. He's up in Maine, and he sent his regards. He's thrilled for this. Bill and Ted and Susan, the whole family, Peter, they'll be here. So they send their regards. And I'd like to recognize a few people that came with us today. Two of our former captains. One, Ray Jakes, in the blue shirt there, class of '85. Ray, thanks for coming down. Ray played for both Coach Semler and Coach Walsh, so that's pretty neat. And then Peter Metcalf, class of '02, who played for Coach Walsh and myself. So we have a nice connection here, both Boston guys. So thanks for coming down, Peter, as well. And then our two captains, Brian Flynn and Will O'Neill, also Massachusetts guys. So this is very special for them and our entire team. So again, thanks so much for including us in this, and on behalf of the university, it's really an honor to be part of this great event. Thank you.
I also want to thank Mayor Menino for having us here today. Thank Larry and Sam and the Boston Red Sox, Joe Patania, TC. This is a special day. We've been talking about this for a while. We kind of knew this was going to be a possibility. It all worked out, and it's a great day to actually announce that we're going to play this game. I know on behalf of UNH, we're excited to come to Boston, having been brought up in Boston. I know our rivalry with Maine has been a special one over the years. Timmy and I and Coach Walsh, we talked a lot of years about us possibly playing a game like this in a big venue, and I can't think of a better place to play than at Fenway Park. So we're really looking forward to it. We got a lot of alums in the New England area and in the Boston area, and hopefully they, along with our fans, will be down here, and we should hopefully, Sam, do this real quickly, sell this out, because I think it's going to be an exciting day, January 7th, and UNH and all of us are really looking forward to it. So again, thank you very much.
Well, to echo all the coaches, want to thank the Boston Red Sox, the Fenway Group, Nesson, Hockey East, and of course Mayor Menino and the City of Boston for giving us an opportunity to come here and play in this historic site. The reason for the suit is that my prayers were answered, and I felt compelled to go to church this morning to thank God for the opportunity to come to Fenway Park. I always wanted to be here as a baseball player when I was a kid, never quite made it. In fact, I missed it by a long shot. The fact remains that I'm a Massachusetts product. I coach at the flagship university for the state of Massachusetts, and that it's a distinct honor and privilege to be able to come to the city of Boston, and particularly to Fenway Park, to be part of such an affair. This is going to be a great event. University of Maine, University of New Hampshire have a great history and a great competitive spirit, and I can assure you that the University of Vermont and the University of Massachusetts go back a long ways with their competitive spirit. So it should be two great games with a lot of great competitors that I know feel privileged to be here, as the coaches do. So I thank you all for coming, and I look forward to that great day in January where we all can be here in the frigid weather, enjoying every minute of it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, coaches, everyone. I can't imagine we could have a better event than we had 2 years ago, but I will issue a challenge to the coaches. I tried this with Jerry and Jack. They didn't want it. I think you need to have your backup goalie in the bullpen. I want to see one of you guys come out on the ice and signal for the guy in the bullpen to come out. I think that would capture the baseball feel. We're going to wrap this up so the guys can come out and get ready for a baseball game. There is a time for Q&A and interviews if you come down to the warning track here. You can talk to the coaches of the respective schools and the people involved. So if you're looking for more interviews, come on down and get that. We'll see you tonight for baseball. Thanks for coming.